Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I also want to welcome myself back. This is a twofold. I've been gone so long and it feels like forever. And for those that don't know, I'm just going to chit chat for a few just to let you know where I have been. And for those that are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for all my return subscribers, I love you guys and I just welcome you all back to the channel. And I miss you guys and I'm hoping to be back. Um, I'm going to explain in a minute what's been going on in my life. It's been pretty exciting, not really exciting, but pretty busy. So first I gotta go back months because it's been months since I've been um, on YouTube, and also this was before Christmas. So I'm gonna start off with Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving. So you all know that I'm a caregiver for my mom, and she's 102 years old for those that don't know, and she lives with me, and I take care of her. So she had a fall 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in September, and she had rods put in her hip. She went to rehab. She was doing very, very well, and she had two falls since then. But the last fall happened in November, and my sister, she comes up and helps me 3 nights a week. She stay up for 3 nights a week, and then I have her for 4 nights a week. And someone is always, she never been alone. Even in hospital rehab, someone always have stayed with her at night. So when my sister come up, I get to sleep in my room for 3 nights, and then she comes up and helps me out. And so back in November, the Monday of Thanksgiving, she had another fall. I was right there and couldn't. I was right next to her and couldn't even. It happened so fast. She was down, and she just kind of slid and kind of hurt her tailbone. But she got up. She walked. But after that, she was so terrified. We took her to the hospital. They sent her home. They didn't find anything else wrong with her but the tailbone. And so she got through that. But that Tuesday, she she always had these blackout spells for years. That's why she had a pacemaker put in. And so she had like, we could kind of tell when it's coming. We start talking to her, and she just be like, she don't really know what you're talking about. And so we were like, mom, 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 and she just be out of it. And so that Tuesday, her blood pressure drops so low that she falls, that she blinks out. So it happened on Tuesday, and my granddaughter called 911. 911 told us to lay her on the floor. And my granddaughter, which is 13 years old, she just walked right in. She had called 911, and while we get her on the floor, and they told her what to do, she just stepped right into position and started doing CPR on her, listen to what the 911 tell her, and she would just pump her. And then we could tell that she had started back, breathing and stuff. And by the time the ambulance came, she was starting to speak, like her mouth was open. She was starting to say something. And they looked at her and they said, to my granddaughter, they said, "You the one that did CPR on her?" And because they knew over the phone that it was a child that was, that the lady was talking to. And she said, "Yes." And they said, "Have you ever done it before?" And she said, "No." He said, "You did an excellent job." And it's so thankful because nobody never said anything. She just walked right into a position, took her, got down in this, and started pumping. But I thought about it because when it happened before in rehab, they were telling me that they were glad that they didn't have to do CPR on her because they said sometimes you could break their ribs pumping their chest. And being her 102 and being frail now, they were like, "We glad that we didn't have to do it." But it's just so happened that God allowed my 13-year-old with these little tiny hands to do it. And she never, her ribs didn't get cracked, but she had a little soreness afterwards in her chest. And that was that Tuesday. So we took her to the hospital, and she comes back home that Monday night, Tuesday night. Then Thanksgiving Day, I didn't think, oh, she blacked out again, and she wasn't coming. We wasn't coming around, so we took her to the hospital that Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and we stayed there all day long till about 5 o'clock, and they they sent her back home again. And my daughter, she had already, we had cooked and took care of that, but we spent Thanksgiving Day in the hospital. So all these items really came before then. I tried to do the haul after that, and I never got a chance to really edit the video, and it was just like the video really actually came out messed up because I was trying to use a ring light, and so that I couldn't use. So I'm like, I'm just now getting into it after months. So like, what I'm going to give you now is like months of stuff, and I know it's gonna come. It's gonna go into two parts. So I'm just gonna I just want to share where I have been, and then um, which I might do a separate video on this. But my husband got COVID, and so we were with all that stuff. We were in quarantine in January. We was in quarantine for 14 days, and then I had to sterilize and everything because he was able to stay in our bedroom, and all my stuff was up in my sitting area in my bedroom, and it's a separate room, but I call it my computer room, and all my stuff was up in here, which I'm in here now. And he was surrounded by us, so of course, I couldn't come in here and get anything to do no video. I ain't want to come in here to do no video. But God is good because it came, as much as hard as we tried, COVID came not near the house. COVID came up in our house. And with my mother and all of us, I say all of us is at risk. And we didn't really want anything coming near my mom or any one of us, and or him either, But it happened, and God is good because I was worried every single day, waking up, making sure I ain't got no temperature and making sure I ain't getting sick. Because when he was sick, we thought it was his sinuses. His sinuses act up like that really bad sometimes. And that's what he said, like, I ain't got no COVID. I don't have no COVID. I said, oh, we was like, all right. But when he went to call the doctor and to get medication, and he's a heart transplant, the doctor said, first thing she said, go get a COVID test. And I take him, we go down there, go to CVS and got a COVID test. And 2 days later, we find out that he's positive. And we're like, oh my God, what? He was like totally surprised, totally surprised. And so we all had to get in the car. My sister was caught up in here because she comes up. So during that time, when he was sick, she was up here. So she had to go in quarantine with us. She couldn't go home because she had her son and daughter there that she might be transferred over there. It was a mess. And so she got caught up in here. My daughter, my granddaughter, my mom. So she had to stay in the room with my mother. And I said I was going to do a separate video on how do people, what goes on behind the scenes. It's not easy when someone have COVID and have to separate, and then the whole house got to separate, because that's what the instructions with my husband doctor gave me to separate myself, and everybody had to separate themselves. So we was all over the house trying to be separated as much as we can. But with my mom, with her not walking ever since she had that last fall, she really wasn't standing up by herself. So I actually really had to go in there and help my sister with my mom. I would put on a double mask. I would put on shields, rubber gloves, I'm like, and praying that I don't get anything, and I don't have anything, and she don't have anything. So, but we got tested that first day, and then I went back in the after I was 6 days in quarantine. I went back and get retested, but I was like, this was something. This was something. I said, I want to do a little video and share with people what goes on behind the scenes. It's a lot, to me, to me, to me, with everybody in the house, there was a lot going on behind the scenes. If everybody in the house get it, maybe that was different. But one person closed off, and everybody else trying to separate themselves from each other. I was like, it was definitely like something that I really don't want to go through again. But he's doing. Thank God that nobody else in the house caught it. He is doing fine. The same day that he called her and told the doctor that he was he was positive. They called back and like a couple of hours later and told him to go down to the hospital, and they wanted him to. They called it a test, but come to find out it wasn't a test. It was a treatment within 10 days that you can get this treatment, and it was through IV, and it's supposed to not cause it to not get any worse. It was an antibody treatment. So they gave him that, and he never got any worse. He got tired. He had to go through his quarantine, but he's doing fine. He's still a little tired, but he's doing good. And thank God that it did not get any worse. I tell you, I praise God all the time, every day, for what He has brought this family through, and a lot of families, I'm pretty sure. But it was something. We was really, really concerned about everybody. So my sister, she was caught up here for the 14 days, and that wasn't pleasant because where we sleep, we have a chair bed in there with my mom, and it's not the most comfortable chair bed. You let it out, and it's out all the time. But it's definitely not all that comfortable. I done put cushions and I put stuff on it, and I still probably gonna get something else to put on. I try to make it comfortable for her, for us, because I'll be in there 4 days. But so that's where I've been between my mom taking care of her. It was with her not walking, and but she is doing much better. I walk her. She's back to walking with the walker, but now I really walk behind her and give her some exercise because she always did love to walk. But and then in the middle of the day or something, I'll wheelchair her back. So I'm using the wheelchair and the walker. But at one point, it was just fully the wheelchair. But now one day she told me, I walk in there. I'm like, okay. She comes out and she sits. She sits in the living room, and she like just the way she liked to be around everybody. So, but when on the quarantine, staying in her room for 2 weeks, she did not appreciate that at all. It was like really, it took a toll on everybody. But she got through it, and she's coming along pretty good now. We got somebody coming in now, starting Friday. We got somebody coming in that's the nurse and rehab again, to try to strengthen her legs up. But the wheelchair she's definitely more safer in the wheelchair. She gets up in the middle of the night, and she thinks with dementia, she thinks she's years ago in our old home, and she wants to go upstairs. So that's her main things. I gotta go upstairs now. This is not my bed. I gotta go upstairs. And sometimes you be up all night because she be jumping up and down all night long trying to go upstairs. And my daughter live upstairs, like in a bonus room. So there's no upstairs, but she don't really see that. But I was up the other night. We didn't go to bed till 5:30 that morning because she was constantly up. Me and my husband was trying to talk, back and forth. No, get back in the bed. I lay down. Next 10 minutes later, she jumped back up, and we went through that till 5:30, and I finally got her to lay down, and once she get to sleep, she was good. But that's where I've been. That's where I've been. So I just want to share with you where I have been and what's going on. And now I'm gonna get into this haul. I got some nice items to show you, and I got some more nice items to show you. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm this all over. I said, oh my God. I said, boy, my husband was sitting back here for them 2 weeks with all this stuff around him. I said, oh my God. I said, oh, he ain't peeking and everything. I said, oh, I doubt if he did. He ain't hardly feel like doing all of that. But all I can think about, boy, he is surrounded by all this stuff. Cause this where I put him. I had fixed this room up. I'm usually in here, and I have chairs in here. I got TV, so I had came in here when I found out that he had positive. I kind of like brought a table in here for him to eat, and then I told him how to use the remote, the TV, and everything, and because he never go in here, and so I just try to make things comfortable in here and try to move things out of his way, so that he won't be too nosy. But I don't know what he did. He never talked about it. But I'm pretty sure he didn't be bothered because had other things on his mind. Be worried about what Pearl done brought. So when I usually buy it, I usually put stuff back here. And then most of the time I do things in the dining room because I didn't think it'd be light enough out here. And my daughter done brought me a ring light and just to try to get some more light back here. But it seemed like it's working. So he didn't ever say anything, so I don't know. I don't know how much he's seen, but this is where I keep everything. So I have stuff that I probably just share half the stuff and then half in another video, and then I have more stuff for you. So I am back, and like I said, sometimes I don't get to do the videos or collaborations that I want to do because it depends on her. If I'm busy all day with her, sometimes my sister come up once a week. I usually go out that once a week when she come up. Sometimes, most of the time, once a week. Sometimes I squeeze in 2 days and go to the stores or something just to get out. Um, the other week, me and my husband took a nice little, ride up to Charlottesville and went to Home Goods up there. So I really enjoyed that. But I do have some stuff to share with you. So the first thing I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna try to pick things like right here, that's right in my eyesight. And I got a tub full of stuff here, but I'm gonna start with this. And this I had purchased from Home Goods, and it's a toilet paper holder, and I thought it was really cute. I like the little design in it, and the inside is nice with fabric and everything. I thought this would really be nice in their bathroom back there, and because I have something in mind. And this I purchased. I had only seen one, so I wasn't crazy. I did jumped on it and grabbed it when I seen it because I thought it'd be nice for them. And the price, let's see, try to get it straight. Price was $9.99. Price was $9.99, and I like the colors, like a cream color, and like the little squares. It's really pretty though. It's really nice, nicey fabric. And then I also bought for their bathroom another toilet paper holder. And this has the I thought it come out. Yeah, it comes out. The insert. I like these with the insert. I can't always find them in the ones I like, but sometimes I can't. So this one's for their. No. This one's for my bathroom because this is the chrome. Yeah, this one's for my bathroom. My husband told me he wanted another one, so I got this one, and this one is $12.99. And I liked it because it was chrome. That I purchased was around before Christmas, so I'm going to share it with you because I really thought it was cute. And I'm going to use it not just Christmas, but these were some mugs, and this was around Christmas time. Hugs and hot chocolate served here. But this was cute, and I like the way it has the grab. You grab the. And I laugh because my daughter in California, she always holding her cups like this. I said, oh, she gonna like this. She probably use this for her coffee though. She drink coffee. But me and my granddaughter, we love hot chocolate, and it's not just all the time. I like I don't know if you have a Wawa gas station, but that's my favorite hot chocolate, the Wawa. But she buys the little what you call them for the Keurig, the pies, buy the pies and the packages. She don't really like the packages, but she buy the pies and she drink hot chocolate all the time. But these are cute, and I brought 4 of these, and this was around the holidays, but I like them anyway. So we're gonna use that. So I bought four of those. I had to show you all four. And then I have this, um, it's not, it's like a vase. It's not a planter, but I'm gonna use it. I seen in a Z Gallery book, and they had one almost just like this with the scallop edges. I thought it was really, really nice. I said, oh, I could make that. And then I purchased some of these. They had the little thin ones. They didn't have fat ones like this. They had the little thin ones coming out of theirs. But they had succulents in the picture. But I found these at my favorite local grocery store, and I thought this would be nice. So I purchased like four of these, and it could hang out like that. But they had a different one. But and you could use it with, I have some over there, but you could use it with different flower arrangements too. But I thought it was really cute. And if you see, it has it's beige and has like gold streaks in it, almost like a big old seashell. And when I walked in Home Goods and I had seen that picture in the magazine, I said, "Oh, I can make that. I'm gonna do that. I really like that." And then I walked in Home Goods one day and stuff stuff be flashing out on me in Home Goods. I walked in and it was standing right there. I walked straight over there to it. I said, "That's it." I said, "That's exactly the same one. Almost exactly like the one in Z Gallery." I said, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab that." So I grabbed this, and then I started looking for the succulents to go in it. But I have some similar, but I like those. I think that's what I'm gonna use instead. But it was what, 14.99? Yeah, 14.99, which wasn't bad. It's really nice, really nice. So you could see that. You could use this as a centerpiece, put it on the side of the table. I had some um, the other flowers in it. I don't know what they had. I forgot the name of them. I don't forget the name of them. These kind. But I had some of these in it. I'll think of it. I always do that. But I had some white ones that was in it, and it looked really nice too. So I got those, and now I'm gonna move over to. I'll do this because, like I said, I'm gonna check the time, and I'm not gonna be too long, and so I could go into two parts. I usually cover my stuff. That's why I had the Burlington bag. I, it's all white, so I have it covered up. But this is a beautiful throw, real pretty throw, and it has the fringes. I like the fringes, but I don't like when you wash them. They get all tangled up. But this is a beautiful throw that I brought from Home Goods, and I had purchased. I'm in the process of purchasing new furniture for my living room, so I purchased a love seat and a couch, and I'm waiting for another love seat to come in. I think it's May 1st. They out of stock. Gonna come in May 1st. So I got those two before Christmas, like a couple of days before Christmas actually. So I'm redoing that. So I'm gonna start over here with these pillows. Oh, I love these pillows. These pillows are so gorgeous. I went in Home Goods one day and I just walked over there and I had the yellow ones in my hand. They had them in yellow, lime green, and blue. And I had the yellow ones in my hand. And then when I went around the corner, I seen the blue. You know how they do the little color thing. I said, "Oh no, I'll just get the blue, and then and this will be my regular pillow." And then I accent it with some. I want to do some blue and yellow for the spring. So then I said I'll get some side ones for the yellow. But I love it because it has the zipper in the front and they down, so you can do your little chop with them. And I just like the way you could see the zipper. I thought that was really cute, really different. And I bought four, and let me see how much they were. Somewhere around here. Okay, so they were $24 for two. They were $24 for two, and I bought four. I didn't want to say, "Oh, I'll be back," and then I come back and they're gone like normally what happens with me. So I said this time I went ahead and I got four, and I says if I don't need the four, or I don't want the four, I put them on the couch, and if I don't like, don't want them, then I'll take them back. But this way I'll have them. So I went ahead and got four while I can. So, but I'm keeping all four. So they do look nice. The pillows that came with the couch, they do zip out, but they weren't down filled. So I've been kind of like switching and putting my down in with the pillows that came with it. But I was thankful that at least they do zip out and I can use them when I want to. And then I had some more pillows that I brought in after Christmas that these was like a blue, and I don't know if I'm going to use these in my bedroom, or it's like a powder blue, or in the living room. But I seen them and I thought, because they feathered down and they were only $12, I thought I caught a real good deal. And I said, even if I don't use the color, the inserts is worth $6. So I made sure I walked out with those. So those was a really good bargain, and they are really nice. And I can use them because my bedroom has blue in them, and they zip out, which I love, and they down filled, and they're pretty nice. I don't know who they made by. There's one brand that I would not buy in down no more, but this was King Ray. I like the Rodeo Home, but these are nice. This is one brand that I just, all the feathers was coming out of that. I got rid of the inserts and kept the covers. So let's see, we're up to 29 minutes. I also purchased this orchid, and this one was only $12.99. I like this. I had one in the bathroom, the counter, and I moved it to the tub, and so still want another one. So I'm replacing this one for the one on the counter, and I'm in the process of making my own by watching Sparkle. If you haven't watched Sparkle, she's doing it up, and so I'm like a DIY coming on how to make my orchids. So I love these, and so next, and I'm going to be ending this video because of my chit chat, but I got this beautiful gold leaf from Burlington. They had three, and I purchased the middle size. I could have got the larger one and the small, but I got the small size. I mean the middle size, the mid size. So I got that. I'm going to share one more thing. So this is a beautiful apothecary jar. And every time I get ready to say it, just like the flowers, I forget, but I'm going to put it up. Mercury glass? Is it mercury glass I'm thinking about? See how pretty it is? And it's gold. It's, yeah, mercury glass inside. But I thought this was really pretty, and who knows? I'll probably just decorating this, different places all through the house. You know what we do with apothecary jars? It goes everywhere. But bar cart on your coffee table, anywhere, anywhere. Entryway table, in the kitchen. But this one I just purchased to go through the house as decor piece. I'm gonna stop here because it is kind of long. But I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to come back with part two. So if you see me with the same clothes, same outfit, same hair, I'm just going to go right into part two and do part two. Okay? So if you have not already done so and you like the content, I do home decor. I dip into a little DIYs. I do tablescapes. I try to join into some collaborations. And more stuff will be coming. So if you like the content you see and you would like to subscribe to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit that notification button that you be notified of all the videos that come out. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers for their continued support. I love you all, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye bye. Be blessed to be a blessing. Don't forget part 2 coming up.